Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Continuing the road trip with the first of two between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Jaime Garcia, a Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's got a 7-game hit streak going right now. That's a good solid week. What a foundation to build on. I think he's getting to where he's starting to feel real comfortable seeing the ball, and he's swinging it really good right now.
Next for New York, Didi Gregorius, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Donaldson on the move, and this will land foul. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Gregorius is retired, 2 down now. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit to third. Throw on to smoke at first, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Luis Severino, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
At the plate, Devin Travis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, you know, I love what the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, does for this ball club. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
Next to bat for Toronto, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Hernandez tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Severino stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. Comes into today second in the league in all-star voting among starters, so it looks pretty good that he'll be rewarded for his efforts so far this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Ready with the 0-2.
That's a ball.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1 and 2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Still no score. Here's big Aaron Judge, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Line toward the gap in left center. Hernandez is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. Guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Stepping up now, Giancarlo Stanton, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. The head-to-head line against Garcia, 10 hits in 15 tries. He's also hit 5 out of the park against him, so keep your eyes on this matchup. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grichuk moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Now here it comes. Hit high and deep to right center. Giving chase is Hernandez. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Justin Smoke. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Drury gloves it, and the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
First offering on its way. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and shot foul right at home plate. And he fouls this one off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here's Randall Grichuk, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Smoke is under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. Hicks, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Third inning, no score to this point. Count still full, 3-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Popped him up. Travis on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, number 12, James Peterson.
Now at the plate, Jace Peterson. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. It is Curtis Granderson, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions. at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Pillar. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider down low for a strike. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Russell Martin now 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's another 1-2. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Here's Brett Gardner now back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Soft liner towards center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
The 0-1 on its way. He's running. That's lifted the other way out to left. In there, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick. but he's got to take the chance to get the third.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Gardner at second. Gregorius on at first with nobody out. A ball and a strike. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Ready for another chance, Aaron Judge. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up to second for 1. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in to try it again, Devin Travis. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Striding in once again, Teoscar Hernandez. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch of the at-bat. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Donaldson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
0-1, here's the pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Richard going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Neil Walker comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slow little grounder left side. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in, Brandon Drury. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped him up. Smoke on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Halfway home, still no score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Striding into the box, Yonhervis Solarte. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a
The
ball.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. The 1-0. Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted into center field. Hicks is under it. 2 gone. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Here's Randall Grichuk, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ball 1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Ready for another chance. Jace Peterson hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
James Peterson.
Here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Hit in the air out to right. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brett Gardner.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
The windup and the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Left side, but well foul. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Richard is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. In is Curtis Granderson.
Leading off for Toronto, left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And that one just missed outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, but designated hitter, Kevin Pillar.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Pillar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. One out, nobody on. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Pitch on the way. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Russell Martin now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. 2 out, nobody on. It's 1-2. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Blue Jays go down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes. One away.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Now the 0-2 from Garcia. Hit sharply on the ground. Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
The 1-0. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is Hernandez. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 21 for him on the season, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
The batter,
here's Neil Walker.
Second baseman, Neil.
As he rips it on the ground to second. Travis fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Get up and stretch. It's now 1-0 New York. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Devin Travis. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And he takes ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready for another shot now to Oscar Hernandez. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to short. Gregorius is there, and there's out number 2.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Digging in, Josh Donaldson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Swing and a miss at a ball well off the plate.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Hit down the line at first. Peterson has it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ryan Tepera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Drury. Last time through was a base hit.
Brandon Drury.
First offering on its way. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Ready with the 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Blue Jays are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Travis. Throw in time at first for out number 2. A look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen. A big 0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jace Peterson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yanks leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. But that's off the top of the home dugout, out of reach. Here's another 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with one out in the eighth.
Matty V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the eighth inning, D-Row. You get that first out, and you're starting to think to yourself, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the sixth inning?
It starts creeping in right around the sixth. You look up that, you see zeros on that scoreboard, you know you're doing something special.
Yeah, and from an offensive standpoint, you start letting it creep in right around that same time, and you're telling yourself and the boys, we have to find a way to get a knock.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Solarte, the runner at second with one away. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
1-2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will get this one.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Runner at second here with one man out. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across the score. Dylan Betances enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning. Standing in now, Curtis Granderson, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Granderson has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And he's in safely to third, as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play. Next to bat for Toronto, Kevin Pillar. Runner in scoring position with Sugan.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Chances sets. Here's the 0-2. And a breaking ball stays outside. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Jays pick up a run on the RBI triple. 9th inning coming up from Rogers Center. All even now at 1-1. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Set. Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And he's in at third base with nobody out, representing the go-ahead run.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He has the possible go-ahead run only 90 feet away at third base. The 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. And there's one away.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now, 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
And this is low, but a good block that time by Martin to keep it within reach. Now the 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third, 2 men out.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well. Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0. The 3-0. Popped him up. Smoke is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Russell Martin now. Previous history against Dylan Betances, not great. He's 1 for 8. Adam Warren comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 43, Adam Warren.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Just hung in there on that one. Ready with the 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Devin Travis. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now, and after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now batting, center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Danny Barnes takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Danny Hart.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Neil Walker. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Neil Walker.
First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. A 1 pitch on its way. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Brandon Drury goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 0-1 on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Into the box now, Jace Peterson. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Hernandez under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Yanks leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Jonathan Holder comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Jonathan Holder.
Settling in now, Josh Donaldson. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Josh Donaldson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And right into the shift. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Lined hard toward right center. Judge is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Justin Smoke becomes out number 2 this inning. Into the box, Yonhervis Solarte, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Still tied 1 apiece. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch popped up. Solarte trying to get there. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out, as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Here's the first pitch. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And gone up into the second deck. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. As they've taken the lead, it's 3-1.
I'm pretty sure he was too focused on the man at first, worried about the steal, and just made a mistake with that pitch. It's all well and good to control the running game, but you have to make sure it doesn't distract from your main job, getting the guy at the plate with the bat in his hands.
Tyler Clippard is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Back up the middle. Travis has it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That was a nasty pitch right there. Great arm action by the pitcher. That looked like a heater out of his hands and dropped off the table.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game. And on cue, here it was back in the 7th inning. A solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
The 1-1. Fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. The Yankees lead. Aroldis Chapman gets the call from the pen, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home.
Aroldis Chapman.
Here's Randall Grichuk, lifetime line against Chapman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Chapman is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Kendrys Morales will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Morales.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. You see the great batting average coming in. 6 home runs and 14 driven in. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up, and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Liner toward right center. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
In now, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. The 1-2 hit to short. Gregorius has it on to first, and there are 2 down.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Ready once again, Russell Martin. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 0 for 9. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. He strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Jonathan Holder gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Aroldis Chapman hammers down the save, his 26th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight.